Yada that boy, WTF Weekly, man. Let's get to it, man. The boy been busy as hell. Performing, you know what I mean? Performing. We had 3 shows in a row. We had the three-peat going on, you know what I mean? Doing our Kobe and Shaq. You feel me? I see your boy James Cash in the building. First one on the screen. Let's let the notifications go out. Let's let the nation, the gang, the SIG committee get up in this thing. You feel me? We in this piece. What happened? Yep, I'm live. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I just saw myself. That's crazy. Okay, boom. And that was a glitch. Okay, the people in the building, man. Hey, we are in this thing, baby. Another night, man. Y'all miss me like I miss y'all. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Let me know. Yup, man, it's been boring without you up there, man. Let them know, man. We miss you, kid. Hit them likes on the way in, man. Yeah, feel me? Let them know you missed the kid. I miss y'all too, man. The kid been busy. Shanique, what's happening, sis? Sis was out there with us, you know what I mean, at the 5 on the Fest on Saturday. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Lady Divinity, you know what I mean, for booking it. Big Indy, the whole squad, man. We killed that thing. Big shout out to Diamond. You feel me? Keep holding. You know what I mean? She had it lit. You know, all the opening acts, they had it lit, man. We did the Summer Jam, 107.5 Jams in Portland. You know what I mean? Summer Jam with E40, Ice Cube, Exhibit, of course, the Loonies, Maya, and Genuine. You feel me? That was crazy. And then yesterday, man, we had a pop-up show, man. We did downtown LA, man, with Montel Jordan. It was like a pure R&B set. But 2 surprise artists they had was the Loonies and OT Genesis pop out on the rap side. So Loonies, OT Genesis, Montel Jordan, Rough Ends, Shy, and Black. You feel me? So yeah, it was lit. A day party, free 99, the whole downtown LA. I think it's the Paris Square or something, Paris Square. That motherfucker was litty. About a good 10,000 people out there. Y'all seen the footage on my gram going ham. You feel me? Shanique, well, I forgot to invite you. It was the last minute. You should have popped up. But it was a surprise, so I really couldn't, you know what I mean? I just popped up. You feel me? I didn't know the plug we had, but they had it laid out for us. You know what I mean? Big camper. You know what I mean? Big dressing room vibe. You feel me? Burn, smoke out, rider. They had our whole shit ready, man. So big shout out to the Happy Group for having us at the show on Sunday. Shit. So yeah, I'm back, man. We back at it, man. More content. Smoke Light Radio this week. Wonder Twins this week. You feel me? We doing our 1-2, man. We back on the grind, Genuine. Next week, following weekend, we got another Smoke Fest coming. All You Can Smoke Fest next Saturday out here in LA, in Chatsworth, actually. So y'all pull up to that too. It's gonna be motherfucking live. Vendors, they're gonna be giving out weed all fucking night. It's all you can smoke, man. Y'all gonna enjoy yourself, man. So if you like to smoke weed and good music, man, show up and show out. It's gonna be lit out here in LA next weekend. You feel me? I see y'all lit though, man. Let me check it out and give a big do the tap in right quick, see what everybody tapping in from, man. You feel me? Detroit in this thing. I see you just Big B. Okay. Detroit in this thing. Let's see who else in this thing, man. All my people in this thing. I see the gang in this thing, man. But let them know where y'all coming in from, though. Let them know, man. The 419, I see you, boy. Yep, I see you. Lower Bottles, West Oakland. I see you, boy. 206 in the building. We just left that thing. You feel me? Seattle, what's happening? Yeah, man. 503 in this thing. Okay, man. Yeah, niggas is tapping in from everywhere. Okay. Yeah, we got some content tonight, man. Charleston White done put his hat in the ring versus Jay Prince. Jay Prince Jr. has finally responded to Cameron and Mase. Plus some more things going on, man. So we're gonna have a good night tonight, man. Definitely have a great night. And I want niggas to tap in tonight, because niggas say I be caping for rap a lot and shit and all that shit. I want y'all niggas to tap in and be brave, man. Talk that shit on the chat and let's have a conversation about that, because I feel I'm kind of neutral, fair, you know what I mean? If I wanted to go ape shit full rap a lot, I could do that. I ain't never did that, nigga. I keep it in the middle and keep it square and fair, my nigga. But if y'all want to play games and say that, I want the niggas to come on camera and tell me, when did I, you know what I mean, like be biased or, you know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga. I know Mr. Prince, that's one of the, I ain't gonna say a big homie, but that's one of my richest friends I know in life, nigga. One of the richest friends I know in fucking life, man. Definitely a mentor. Definitely showed me the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, inspiration, all that shit, man. Definitely, man. So yeah. But my big homies is from my neighborhood, nigga. Lil D and you know what I mean, and Black, you know what I mean, Felix Mitchell. That's my big homies, you know what I mean. But Jay Prince is definitely, you know what I mean. Yeah, one of the big dogs, you know what I mean. I call him like my uncle, you know what I mean. That's like my uncle, my nigga, rich ass uncle. You feel me? Straight up. But I got number love for him. Period. Number love for Jay Prince. Number love for my ties, Rapper Out, the whole family. You know what I mean. So hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know, I ain't gonna be sugarcoating shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna say what I say to anybody. You know what I mean? Right here on this motherfucker, I tell anybody in their face the same shit. So I keep it a buck. I ain't gonna be on this bitch. You know what I mean? Sugarcoat shit, lollygag, and none of that shit. You get the truth from the kid, period. So I'm gonna tell y'all one thing before I start this this content. Y'all can say what y'all want about that nigga. I just know y'all better not fuck with him. You know what I mean? Period. Don't play with that man. You know what I mean? All these little, let them talk they shit, but do not approach that man on no bullshit. Please don't do that. Because them niggas ain't playing no motherfucking games. Now, I'm gonna give you an example of motherfuckers that have been touched and motherfuckers that never been touched. Okay. We hear about a lot of big executive gangster producers getting touched on. We ain't never heard nobody do shit to James Prince. We ain't never heard Jay Prince get robbed, backdoored, beat up, jumped, shot, stabbed, none of that shit. Right? But the other producers, we've heard shit about them. You know, Dame Dash, he got beat up in London by the London boys, but I got the lump in his head when him and the camera crew got beat up, right? Puff got slapped in the face with a wad of money. That's why the gunshots and shit went off in the club with Shine, right? Suge Knight, he got shot in the club. And he got hit with a fucking something and got knocked out outside of a club, right? We could keep going. I know what you won't hear that about, Jay Prince. Now, the sons, I don't know about them. But that father, ain't shit happening to that father. I tell you that. Ain't shit happening to James Prince, but I put money on that, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who talking shit. Nobody touching that man. Period. It's not happening. Straight up. You ain't never heard of no rumors about that. Nigga. No rumors. Never heard no rumors about Jay Prince getting extorted, beat up, robbed, jumped, shot. None of that shit. Never. Other executive producers, they done been through it, you know? So just put that out there, you know, while y'all thinking it's fun to play with this nigga name until y'all see this nigga in person and then, hey, something different. But I'm going to keep it fair and square, man. Let's get into this motherfucking content. We done talked enough, you know what I mean? And yeah, let's get to motherfucking Charleston White, man. He got something to say. Let me put this shit up right quick, man. I don't know what the fuck is going down with Corey and Marcus. I came across this, man. It saddens my heart to see these two brothers going at it. But let me play some of this right quick, and we'll get to the content. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Those of people that I know making fun of me.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We cracked up.
Fuck niggas.
Fuck niggas.
Them hated niggas, dog. Yeah, they gonna make jokes when they see the lying down, man.
Teddy boy. Teddy boy.
Boss ass nigga, I do boss shit.
Oh, not in this feeling.
Because you can't. You don't get your wet arm, no baby having ass.
Not the old joke.
Hey, let me tell you something about
and what put the old jokes I did it. The irony that you start the show like this.
Stop being so sensitive, bitch.
You know, I always thought you had tough skin, Cole. But they do say bear meat is tender. I kind of get it though, man. You know, you're getting older, man. You got a lot of estrogen in you, and it's starting to kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got your emotions all over the place. You got your hips spread. Hell, you starting to act like a grandma. You need to take your testosterone pills, big dog. Corey, I know sub is the way to go for you because that's one of your favorite restaurants, and you done ate plenty of them. But you didn't have to sub me, big dog. I'm a direct nigga. Look, I ain't want to do this, Cole, but look, man, I already got your arms. Don't make me get your legs, too. I'll make that gout kick in, nigga. Old ass nigga. Somebody said the doctors had to change the colors of your bandages because you kept trying to bite your arm thinking they was 2 burritos. We ain't even got to do all this, big dog. We just meet up at Popeyes and grab something to eat, man, because I know you like to settle your beef with chicken. And you ain't got to be mad at me after this neither, man. You just going to have to hold this L, OG. Well, you know what I mean. Sit your country ass down, man.
I think them niggas is roasted, man. That's a good roast off. You know what I mean? That ain't no beef, man. Shout out Marcus. Shout out Corey. Them niggas is homies, man. Period. You know, Marcus made some jokes about the wrist being broke. Corey responded. You know, it is what it is, man. Them 2 niggas gonna work it out, be homies. You did. I seen Craig Facts responded. I seen Black Ron. That's what I didn't like, the Black Ron shit. Black Ron like made it like it was like an issue, you know what I mean? Which it wasn't, you know what I mean? To me, I think nigga roasted somebody and, you know what I mean? Somebody responded. I don't think it's beef. Like if niggas see each other in the streets, it's issues, man. Black Ron looked like he wanted some smoke. But Corey, I don't know what Corey done did to Black Ron, but he was on some shit, period. Let's continue the content, man. Let's get to Charleston White, man. He always sticking his nose in his J Prince business. Charleston White, he clowning, man. He funny as shit. But I tell you this, Charleston White better not. Keep that shit over there, buddy. You better not approach that man talking that shit you talking in this car, my brother. Just keep that in the car. You know, keep that in the crib, wherever you at. Keep that with Aiden Ross and them. Do not approach these niggas or do a show in Houston talking this shit, man. Do not, my brother. Please don't. You know what I mean? We like your jokes. We love your jokes, man. But shit, don't test that brother to the left of the screen, my brother. Do not. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Guess what? Mob bosses never talk. Why we got a mob boss talking? We got a mob boss talking, y'all. We all the gangster movies we done seen, we ain't never seen a goddamn mob boss talking. What's wrong with you?
Boom. I agree with him with that. I don't like Jay Prince on the internet talking to these people. I don't think he should be on the internet at all, period. I shut down the IG account. I shut down the Twitter account. Fuck that shit. Just whatever it is, Jay Prince boxing, the liquor, and I just have shit promoting that. I'm not on social because once you become on social media, you're vulnerable. Anybody could talk shit about you. Anybody could, troll you. You're fair game once you hit social media. You know what I mean? So I would fucking delete all the motherfucking the pages, period. If I was in the camp and I was managing that, nah, man, fuck that. We ain't talking no more, period. Fuck all them tweets, fuck all that. No. We ain't talking no more. I agree with Charleston White on this. I don't think Jay Prince should be talking to these strangers at all. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
Jay Prince doing all these guys talking on all these guys platform. I thought you was a mob boss. I thought y'all were mob ties. The Genovese family mob bosses, man, God. Oh. What's wrong with all these, man? The didn't talk.
Charleston White, let me tell you what, the label is not called Mob Bosses, it's called Mob Ties. So when you sign all these rappers that got ties to the streets, ties to different neighborhoods, different politics, different gangs or whatever, you got ties to the streets. So a lot of niggas in the streets call it the mob, so mob ties, your artists are tied to the streets. So now you got they ties because they're up under you. You get it? So that's mob ties, my nigga. If I got to break it down to you, he act like this nigga acting like he a mob boss or something. He said ties. They got ties to niggas in the streets. He didn't say he's the mob boss. Label ain't called mob boss. It's mob ties. Meaning we got ties in the streets. This for them people in the back that, don't know what it means. I assume Charleston White don't know what it means either because he keeps saying, mob boss, the mob boss. Nah, nigga. Mob ties. I know niggas in the streets. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The didn't talk. Them old Bumpy Johnson and all, them didn't talk. We got these new gangsters, these new mob bosses. These are some loose lips. Man, we ain't never heard no Italian mob boss sit down and get no no murder case. What is wrong with James Prince, man? Man, just keep your mouth closed. Don't speak on it, man. Boy, I done lost all respect for what y'all love and idolize. Man, I lost all respect for Rap-A-Lot Records. Let me just say this. I don't have no respect for Mob Ties. I think Mob Ties is a group of a bunch of weak black men. Know if they separate them in interrogation room, they go talk. Mob Ties is a bunch of weak black men that won't stand up to. So in my mind, Mob Ties, James Prince Jr., Rap-A-Lot Records, all them. When it come to police shooting, shit that go on in the community, Mob Ties be silent and James Prince talking for. Shut up, James. Shut up, Jimmy. You and your boys, shut up talking mob talk. Let Finesse 2 Times keep rapping and you mob gangsters shut. I heard none of you cow say drop the location. Mob Ties, GDs, BDs. None of that.
See, now you gotta be careful, Charleston White. You gotta be careful, man. If you got this hatred towards this man, hey, man, keep it over there. Now you're involved in all types of gangs, bro. You're saying these letters and shit. Like, come on, Charleston White. Chill out and slow down, Turbo. You're going too far, Jamal. Sorry about that. Cool. Fair use, y'all. Let's go. This nigga's going crazy.
No. You. Yeah. So if Mob Ties so bad, why Jay Prince online snitching on everybody? Talking about this one said this. Say, man, let me tell y'all something about Jay Prince Jr. That ain't never had a fight, a one-on-one fight. Jay Prince can't throw straight punches like this. He's been rich all his life. Can't throw no punches like this and make him look like he cool on him. That boy flimsy inflicted. Everybody in Texas know Mob James or James Prince is not a mob. He's an entertainment rap mogul. He's not a mobster gangster. There's nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Nothing gangster about Mr. James Prince. Because they'll do to James Prince just what they doing to Larry Hoover. Same thing with Jeff Fort. Whoever y'all think is bad, Big Meat, whoever.
Charleston White, do you know the history of the old man? They try to hit that man so many times with them fake ass cases where they try to plant shit and plant evidence and set up shit. They done try to come at this man so many times with the letter boys. To where he had to get the government to get the letter people off of him. They try to assassinate this man, Charleston White. The police, crooked officers. You don't know that? You don't know that? See, he the best that did it and got away with it, my nigga. Just because other niggas, you know what I mean, locked up or whatever, he the best that did it and got away with it. Period. It is what it is. Teflon Don. He beat all his cases, my brother. They tried. They just did not succeed. Let's continue. Fair use. This nigga don't know the history. This nigga he crazy. You don't know how many times all them letter people that came at this man, the alphabet boy. How many investigations this nigga had on him that he beat? Do your history before you make your compliments about niggas, man. Let's go. Fair use.
Whatever y'all think is bad. That got a place called Florence ADX. And they make all them break. Larry Hoover broke. Jeff Fort broke. Big Meat broke.
Assassinated.
So don't come telling me about no money. El Chapo broke. Yeah, Chapo breaking. Cause that white boy puts you somewhere where you can't even talk.
Stop, man. Chapo done broke out of jail so many fucking times they had to do some extra shit to keep him in jail, my nigga. Now you just talking shit. See, the only thing I don't like about Charleston White, man, is that he makes a lot of money talking shit about the black community. He say he's for the black community, for this, that, and the third. But He disrespect the entertainers. He disrespect the people that's making the people millions and getting them out the neighborhood. Because Jay Prince, last time I checked, they made a lot of niggas millionaires. Charleston White, who you made a millionaire, my nigga? It definitely ain't the nigga that be with you. Who you make a millionaire, my nigga? I can name 10 niggas on my hand right now that I know Jay Prince made millionaires. We could start with the boxer, nigga. He made Floyd, he got Floyd his first $10 million check, nigga. You want to keep it going? Andre Ward, you want to keep it going? You want to keep it going? Drake, you want to keep it going? Do you want to keep it going? Scarface, you want to keep it going? Do you want to keep it going? Andre Ward, you want all them niggas. You want to keep it going? Roy Jones, you want to keep it going? Like, stop playing. This nigga that made niggas multi-millionaires. Who have you made a millionaire? You talking about looking out for the hood? This nigga that took niggas out the hood that had dreams. Nigga helped them niggas pursue their dreams and made them niggas millionaires. Helped them become great with their talent. Had confidence in their talent. Willie D, and so on and so on. Made millionaires, my nigga. Who have you made a millionaire, Charleston White? But Aiden Ross, the white boy, you know, you go up under, you making the white boys millions of dollars by talking shit about us. But ain't making no black people no money but you. But this man that you're talking about that made over 20 people millionaires. I don't even want to hear this shit no more. So you make a nigga a millionaire, Charleston White, you need to shut the fuck up. You can't say shit about Mr. Prince. You ain't made nobody no millionaire, nigga. Period. But Aiden Ross. And Aiden Ross was a millionaire before he met you. So that don't count. That don't count, my nigga. The internet made it so easy to just talk about boss niggas, man. You feel me? Easy to disrespect real niggas. You know? And shit, it takes two to tangle. I don't think Jay Prince should have said that shit to Cam and them at all. Shakur Stevenson is a grown man. Handle your own shit, bro. Period. You talking that street shit, you talking about glove up and strap up. Nigga, handle your business, bro. You don't need the old man talking about none of that shit. Period. So I didn't like that. I don't like the Shakur Stevens went and got the old man. You know, if you nigga, hey, can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen, man. You know? It's like, yeah, leave the old man alone. Let the old man make money and make y'all money, man. Elevate y'all, man. Y'all young niggas doing that young shit, handle your shit, bro. Handle your candle, my nigga. Period. Straight up, my nigga. I blame this on Shakur Stevens. You know? Him not being able to take criticism, because all people do was just criticizing a fight. You know, some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it. It is what it is. You know? I didn't look at the fight personally, you know. But the people who did watch it, some people liked it, some people said it was boring. You know, listen to the people that said they like it. I wouldn't focus on the negative shit. You know, that's where people fuck up. They focus on the negative instead of the positive. You know, so a lot of people saying good things about the fight. You know, what's her name? Carissa Shields. You know, the female boxer, the black female chick. You know, the Groat. You know what I mean? Yeah, she said she fuck with his fight. You know what I mean? She said she love how Shakur Stevens fight. You know what I mean? And she said that's how he get down. You know, that's his style. It's his boxing style. You know, so she understood how he fought. And she said he did a great fight. So it's fighters that loved how he fight. You know what I mean? So I'll pay attention to shit like that instead of other people, you know, making their compliments, the bad compliments, you know. That's when the rabbit hole gets deep. You dig? They said Jay Prince is Shakur father. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. His name is Shakur Stevenson. It's not Shakur Prince, my nigga. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing games with me. Period. Let's hear from the nigga real son, though, man. Jay Prince Jr. finally responds to Cam and Mase, man. Let's see what Jay Prince Jr. got to say, man. Because I'm tired of, you know, talking for the Prince family. Let's see what Jay Prince Jr. have to say. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
That'll wait.
You be me up, right? Because you try to glorify bull, like you try to glorify South, try to glorify that ain't that it's flaw. We know when it's flaw when we deal with them in the streets. We know when it's flaw. Like we understand that they flaw. We don't capitalize off their flawness though, because we'll capitalize off real. We ain't gonna capitalize off no being flawed, weak as hell. We understand what a weak as hell. Then he's a street, call himself a street. He could be a street, but he's still weak as hell. We don't capitalize and try to glorify this shit. Nah, we gonna sit and have conversations about as strong as us. We don't have conversations about as weak as hell. I need some new artwork for my crib. I ain't even hung all the pictures yet, but I need a good artist to give me some good artwork for my crib, man. This shit right there hard as hell. I need some new artwork for the crib. Got a few little places I need to put it at. Somebody tag some dope artists and tell them to holler at me. I got a bunch of places I need the artwork at. R.I.P. Marley G. I need something right there. Something right there. Shit, I got a bunch of places I need artwork at. Somebody tag some good artists for me. Tell them I need some artwork for the crib. I feel crazy as hell, but I know I'm not the only one who always had a hard time trying to open one of these packs, medicine pack or whatever type of package like this.
Oh my God! All right, shit. He said what he had to say. I don't know what went on with the pictures and shit. I guess the nigga wanted to put extra footage. Fair use to AUC, man. What they call All Urban Central, man. Big shout out to All Urban Central, man. So Junior finally responded, man. So I'm gonna invite some people on here, to talk some shit. That's what I want to hear, man. I'd rather Junior respond. I'd rather Jasper respond. I'd rather, more the hitters, you know what I mean, that's over there to respond. Yeah. The old man, the goons. Get the goons to respond or something, not the boss, I'm gonna say something before everybody get in this motherfucker, man. When you out the way and you in the background, nobody says your name, nobody disrespects you. I'm gonna give you the prime example, right? For all the bad business that goes down with Cash Money, who do they blame it on? Baby, right? Because Baby he's out there. He the face of Cash Money, but you know who is his equal partner? Slim. And they never talk shit about Slim. You know why? Because Slim is in the cut. Slim is not out there. He don't even do interviews. Slim just kick back and get money. He ain't in the tabloids. He ain't buying the new shit, showing off shit. He chilling. He get his money and he stays solid. You never hear shit about Slim. Every time they want to say, Cash Money, they robbing, brother. They robbing. They go straight to Baby. They don't say shit about Slim. You know why? Because he in the cut, making money. You feel me? Let's go give you some other shit. Quality control. You see P be out there. They done put some paperwork out on P, said hella shit about P. You know who they don't talk about? Coach K. Coach K, you know why? Because he in the cut. Coach K ain't doing interviews with the artists on Charlemagne, the Breakfast Club. He in the cut. You know what I mean? You don't hear no shit about Coach. But P, he out there, so some slander came out on P. You feel me? So you see when niggas play the background, you don't get talked about, nigga. When you come in the front and you the face and you start speaking, now anything that goes bad is gonna come on you. They're gonna go at you, period. Even though you got a partner in the cut that get the same equal amount, and they don't talk about because he's in the cut. You know who else they don't talk about? Top Dog, TDE. He was always in the cut. We didn't even know how the nigga looked until this last Kendrick Lamar video, and he popped out and just to show that they still got alliance when they said that, when Drake said that they want to fuck with each other. So he popped out just to show the people that, we do fuck with Kendrick still. But with that being said, he's a mystery. Nobody talk about Top Dog at all. You don't hear nobody say shit about Top because you know what? Top is in the cut. Top is not doing interviews. Top is not trying to show off his shit. None of that shit. That's why he's respected. Because he's secretive and he's off the fucking radar. You did? Straight up, man. So that's just a couple examples of just being off the radar. You know, how people don't even get spoke on. That's in the same business as people. And they don't get spoke on because they ain't cutting off the radar. Billy the Kid, Moons and Quasars. Let's go, my nigga.
I got 5 on it. Fucking with
it.
that endo. Hey, my people was out there at the concert, my nigga. We was
for
in
real?
the building. New Orleans was in the building. You heard me?
Okay.
Nothing but blacks out there. You feel me? The most black people on the West Coast in one fucking event. Boy, hey, I was so proud when I seen that shit. I was like, is that my nigga Yup? Is that my nigga Yup?
You was there?
Hey.
You was in LA?
I was not. My ex-girlfriend, she was out there at the concert, and she sent me a video talking about, hey, ain't this your homeboy? I was like, hell yeah. And she was right there in the front row. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, shit, I wish I was out there. That nigga would have seen me. He was like, Moon Stars, Quasars, get up here, nigga. Hell yeah.
We killed that motherfucker, man.
I seen the whole tape, my nigga. I seen everything. Beautiful show. Beautiful show. You did your thing. I like them dunks you had on. I like the motherfucking bro. My nigga, you my nigga, bro. You make a nigga proud. You feel me? You make a nigga proud. Hey, but let me speak on this Jay Prince shit real quick. On some real shit, Charleston White ain't even got the clout to talk about a nigga like Jay Prince. You feel me? Like you ain't even in the place or the position to speak on something that is bigger than, because the thing is, like we talked about last time, Jay Prince shit bigger than the money. It's bigger than him. It's bigger than all this shit that we materialize, like this material shit is way deeper than that. Jay Prince understands the movement and the power of the streets. And so just like Nipsey, I may not have $1 billion like you, Jay-Z, or you, Kanye, allegedly, but I know what I do out here affects the community that I came from, and I'm bringing people up behind me. So with that being said, that's my job. If a building is burning down, it's my job to get as many people out the building as I can. That's why niggas don't fuck with Drake, because you done came to the community in the building and you done came in here and took shit, but you ain't never saved nobody. You done ran in the burning building and got valuable shit, but you ain't never helped nobody out the motherfucking situation. Jay Prince, everything this nigga is about and do is about helping somebody else rise about that burning building. Charleston White, all you do is speculate on the burning building.
Right. Don't save nobody. Like I said,
don't save a goddamn. But all you can, but don't do nothing. Don't save nobody. Don't do nothing. But all you can do is talk.
I know about 20 famous niggas that Jay Prince done made millionaires.
Right. You went through them. I could name you some more. Honeycomb Breezy. Goddamn, half of motherfuckers in Florida. All the motherfuckers in New Orleans, like since No Limit and Cash Money.
When Pimp C came out of jail, man, when Pimp C came out of jail, he's supposed to give that boy $1 million.
Come on now, man. Gucci Mane with his 1017. Like it's all in the mix. It's all, like you said, tied in. It's all tied in, my brother.
Who he gave the game. He helped Tony Draper with Suave House. He helped
Master and it's about
Master P with No Limit. Like he helped niggas.
Right. It's about elevating our people as a whole.
He helped Death Row, because if you remember at the beginning on the Chronic album, you got Bushwick Bill on there. You know, they were signing the convicts, which is Big Mike and fucking what's my nigga name? The Third. What's the nigga name? Some Third. But they were trying to sign them over at Death Row, and the Rap a Lot, that's their artists. They sent them down there. So Jay was helping Death Row too in the beginning. So at the end of the day, man, to help so many motherfuckers become millionaires, it's ridiculous, my nigga. And I don't know who Charleston White made a millionaire yet. I don't.
Right. But not just that, not even just off the financial gain of these people. I'm talking about what they contributed to the community. Even like he only helping people that can contribute to black excellence. Like a dude like Scarface in the 90s that, I'm talking about, that's elevating black thinking. You
2-3,
feel what I'm
big
saying?
2-3, 2-3, 2-3. Yeah, Big Mike and 2-3. Big Mike
Right.
and 2-3.
It's all about all that shit.
Nah,
And so when we got somebody who's locked in, tied in, you gotta respect it. Like I understand Cam and Mase, how they feel because they from a different place, a different region. They don't have the same morals and economic compass as somebody from where you from and where I'm from. You get what I'm saying? Because I know
I
how it work
think,
on the West
I
Coast. I've
think,
been on
I
the West
think,
Coast and I see how black
I
people
think,
we
I just
value
think,
our power.
I think right now, this the era that we in. The era that we in is disrespect and no respect. Period. From the top to the bottom, from the young to the old. And we try to say the youngsters don't got respect. The old niggas don't got respect neither. And that's just the temperature, my nigga. Everybody mad at each other. Everybody disrespecting each other, roasting each other, like saying bad shit. That's like the style right now. That's like the temperature. Everybody going bad and it's celebrated. Niggas going bad. Like that's why Charleston White is making his money. Him going bad on the dead. Him talking bad about Nip, Pop, everybody like our greats. And he's rich than a motherfucker from talking shit about our greats because that's celebrated right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you got people, individuals disrespecting their elders, disrespecting the people that done brought a lot of money to the hood, that's the fucking temperature, the trolling shit. You know what I mean? So that's going down. I think that I thought it was a youth thing, but I see the old niggas and got, involved with it too. You know?
Right, because Cat Williams started the year off on that bullshit.
Cat Williams, he was telling the truth.
Right, but at the same time, it's still messy. It's still messy.
Yeah, that is messy.
How he did that, like you a street nigga, just like I'm. Like I ain't gonna even say all that shit, but I'm just saying, we know how to deal with people in a certain situation. Like you not about to, I'm saying that you not about to do no shade shit and do no messy shit to make yourself look a certain way to get views, to get clout, to get popularity, because that's not the way you was raised. That's not the way that you do that.
I done had problems with niggas, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna act like I ain't, but it's been my peers, you know what I mean? I ain't like my OGs. I always respect them, you know what I mean? Them the ones that taught me the game.
Right, but I'm saying that the worst kings are the ones who take the best kings.
Y'all see, like even with the situation, like with the Loonies, right? My old executive producers, as many times he do interviews, shitting on me and disrespecting me, I always give him respect. Like this, the first nigga that signed this, we wouldn't be where we at if the nigga didn't put the bread up. So I always get that nigga respect, no matter how they feel about me. Nigga, I
seen that too. I seen that too. I was wondering about that. I think I want to ask you about
I
all
always get a nigga respect. Even when I left, that's Chris Six. And even when I left Jay Prince, when we had our fallout, still give him respect. Right. You know what I mean? Because nigga, you was the first one that gave me a solo deal. The other ones that gave me a group deal. Right. He gave me a solo deal, believed in Yuck Mouth by itself. So I salute him too. Always, because he the first nigga. That's the reason why I had my solo career, because it rap a lot Jay Prince, what he believed in. And nigga, he said, nah, you the tightest in the group. I want to put my money into you.
Right.
And that's what happened.
And you was. If I was gonna make an investment, I would have invested in you, just like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain people in the group that that can make it on their own, that just got that polarizing character, that just gonna bring it in. But at the same time, we gotta have respect.
JoJo Capone in this motherfucker, man. JoJo, hit the link, nigga. I'm about to put the link out, man. Come talk your shit, man.
Real shit. But look, we gotta have respect for niggas who put people on. Number one, just like how you had your older G's.
Hit the link, JoJo. Hit the link,
how
my
you
nigga.
had your older G's. You said you could never respect them, even though lines have been crossed. That's integrity.
No, that's the code, nigga. That's a code. That's a cloth.
Right, but the code is that's a part of integrity. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's something inside of you that's strong. My integrity is strong. I ain't gonna. Wind can't knock me over.
I guess a lot of people I done helped out, and them niggas shit on me every time they can, because we not rocking with each other no more. So they'll give credit to anybody else but me. I can't do that.
That speaks more to the character of them people than you.
I can't be fake, my nigga. I can't.
That speaks to more of their character than you, though. You get what I'm saying?
So, JoJo, appreciate you, my nigga. Yeah. What'd you say?
I said, but that the niggas who done did that shit, that speaks more to their character than your character.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
That don't have nothing to do with you. You could be solid as a rock, but if these
Right.
niggas is gonna be slime will stick to a rock. And
Right.
it will deteriorate and it will rot. But if the integrity of this rock is strong
Ronnie.
and hard, it really don't matter.
Let's get Ronnie. What you gotta say, my nigga?
Let's go, my brother.
You've been waiting a long time, Ronnie. What's up?
I'm saying, man, everything y'all saying is, look, Moon and Quasars. What's the new name you got now?
It's always been Moon and Quasar.
Okay, let me tell you something, man. You smart. Yeah, yup, you smart too. And I just appreciate, just but on the topic, nah. Hey,
Say what you gonna say, brother. Say what you gonna say. Don't fuck it up, but say what you gonna say.
Hey, boy, you got
trying to fuck it up.
You've been waiting a long time to talk about, nigga. You should have your thoughts together. I keep telling you, nigga, you the fucking Skid Row whisperer. You gotta have your shit together. You ain't gotta listen, my nigga. Really talk. Your name is the Skid Row whisperer, nigga.
Nigga, where you at? Tijuana?
Skid Row, bro. Skid Row, man.
That nigga
Skid
in
Row.
Tijuana.
Nah, Skid Row. So
they say milk out there somewhere. You ain't see milk 74.
hey. Shit. Hey, so listen.
Nigga out there in the tent somewhere, man.
Bro, you have no idea what the fuck is going on out here.
Hey, burn that Hollywood sound down. Burn that Hollywood sign down. I know what's going on out there.
Yeah, Hollywood all day. North Hollywood.
Thanks for tapping in, bro.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah,
but on some
shit. Let me get back to this content, man. Let's see what Wack 100 got to say about it, man. You know, Wack always talk shit, man. Wack
always
for some good shit talking, man. Let's see what Wack got to say about the shit. Fair use, y'all. Let's see this shit going on. Okay, let's go, y'all. Get hit TV.
All they said was the same shit that every month sports commentator been saying, that the nigga Shakur Stevenson, his fights is boring. That's just the truth. Everybody feel the same way. And then after his last fight, all them people was walking out before the fight was over. So after the fight, everybody was like, his fights is boring. Niggas don't like to go see Shakur Stevenson fight. Boom. Cam and Mase did they little daily sports commentary, which they supposed to do because they're a sports show. They're a sports show, Jay Prince. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to commentate on sports. Once they did that, Shakur got in his feelings. He started talking crazy about Cam and Mase. Boom. Cam and Mase, like what you just said, Wack. Them niggas they not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is really arrogant ass niggas, bro, and they got slick mouths.
Them niggas for real.
Facts. So they said what they said. Shakur said what he said, and now Jay Prince put up this post yesterday, and did the little weak ass shit he always try to do. The little
about I handle all this outside.
His fake Michael Corleone type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Mase said, nigga, we don't got no big home.
Oh God.
Yo, he picked the right too. What do that mean?
Hold up, yup.
He got the right. Listen.
Did I say something?
Popularity vote over me.
What up?
But he ain't got that over them niggas right there.
What's the word, folks?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
I want to see, because New York was siding with old Jay Prince.
All right, Moon, what you got to say about this? Fair use.
For Wack to say he ain't got no, so you Wack, you ain't got no big homie, Wack?
No, that's what Cameron and them said.
Oh no. But for him to be sitting up there laughing at that shit like it's law. He's sitting up there talking, we ain't got no big homie, and laugh at like so what? You ain't got no big homie, Wack? Don't disrespect how we raise, how our community work and operate. I'm saying that once American Gangster had a part in the movie in the beginning when he said
let's
everything work off of order.
A little nigga right now could be a big homie. Like a nigga younger than you with money could be a big homie. So let's go to the OG. We had the OGs
and I respect it.
The OG, my nigga, because you could be if you got enough money, you could be a big homie and be younger than the actual big homie. So
Right,
let's say the OG.
sometimes
We
age
respected.
necessary.
Let me land. We
I'm sorry, my
respect
bad.
the OG, the OG card. You know what I mean? Everybody got the OGs, the original gangsters, the niggas that made the hood what it is before you even came up in the hood. You know, so that's what I call that, the OGs. And the little niggas got big homies. You know what I mean? So Cam and them right, they probably got OGs, and niggas still talk about big homies. You feel me?
And it's just a matter of respect, my nigga. Like I ain't never met you in real life. Hopefully one day we kick it, smoke, drink, get fucked up together. But I consider you my big homie. I consider you somebody that I can go to for knowledge, for respect. Like teach me the way that I don't know. I don't know everything, my nigga. I'm younger than you. Show me the way where I can succeed. If you can do that for me, you my big homie.
Let me hold on. Let me get the people in this motherfucker.
But I'm saying, am I wrong though?
You're right. What you guys say about it, boss? You can't hear you.
Yeah, personally, you know what I mean? I feel like, shit, I've been a fan of Jay Prince and Rap a Lot for a long time. So, I personally feel like everybody that, at this point that's talking to somebody that's older than them, talking about them in any way, shape, or form that's never really met them in person is just basically cloud chasing, or you know what I mean, trying to get a name for themselves. You see this happen so many times in so many different types of stories that it's just another, a way for somebody to try to, get away for themselves right now, and this shit'll last for like, a few weeks, and it'll go on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Cam must think he Rico right now and shit, and shit on his show right now. You know what I mean? He must think he Rico and shit were paid in full again, like, but a lot of these people are safe behind these cameras and shit, man. And I hope, that the OGs understand that this is just entertainment in a sense. And, behind closed doors, people gotta kind of see through what could possibly happen. Some of these beefs could be, manufactured. I don't think this particular one is, but, in general, I think in the era of beef, I think some definitely can be. I know personally yours have never been, but, I think, it can happen.
Oh yeah, but if the record labels want to make some bread right quick, yeah, it definitely can, man. But I agree with you. I think a lot of these people clout chasing. The bigger the name you clout chase on, the bigger you become. You know what I mean? Shout out to Charleston White. He shitted on our biggest people, and that's why he got a name. Clout chasing and trolling. So I think you're absolutely right. That narrows this shit down to me. What you think, Moon?
I think he absolutely right. The reason why Charleston White is relevant is because he jumped on the backs of other people like rappers, Kevin Samuels, this, that, and other, just by criticizing them, and he had polarizing commentary. So that took him into a place where people wanted to hear what he said, just because it's almost some shock jock shit like Howard Stern. He just a coon that's out here, trying to get views. So I understand that part too, just like Candace Owens and this, that, and the other. But they got real people that's out here trying to make real moves, and I think that we need to, really, really praise those people rather than dudes like these people. Like Jay Prince really need to be praised, like, and need to be respected because of the work that he did in the community, just like a Nipsey. You feel what I'm saying?
I think when all the gangsters, start going on Vlad TV and No Jumper and shit, I think that kind of like a lot of niggas lost respect for real gangsters. You know what I mean? Like they thinking that the gangsters is doing podcasts and shit. Like I seen Flacco and academics say the West Coast is whack because all the gangbangers is doing podcasts and shit. Like, with that being said, people can lose respect for the real, the real street aspect that comes with these cities and these states and these neighborhoods and shit, just because somebody is making some legal money, doing a podcast, but that one person or handful of people can't, vouch for a whole city of different politics, different gangs, different sets, different races and shit like that. Like they can't speak for that. So
let me speak on it though. So they got two interviews that's with Vlad that is almost like a blueprint for street niggas that if you in that position, this is how you need to act in front of the camera, this, that, and other. It was a little dude named Lil Baby. When he got interviewed by Vlad, Vlad said, "Oh, so you was fighting white people up in jail?" And Baby said, "How you know that? You the feds." I know you the feds because don't nobody know this story except for the motherfucking feds. Pee Wee Longway, another one, when he tried to indict Pee Wee on the MPA shit and talking about the blue colors on his albums and this, that. He said it's just a pretty color. It's just that niggas be willing to implement themselves in crime. Niggas be willing
Right.
to
That's why the respect is
look,
being lost. Let me get back to the content right quick. Then we're gonna speak on a little bit more. Hold on. I see some more people waiting in the back. Let's get to the content.
Do you think?
I want to see what New York got to say about it.
But see, they brought that up too. Mase was saying basically like, okay, he was saying about how Jay Prince tried to call out New York, you know, when that chain shit happened and all that. And he was like, that ain't really go over too well for Jay Prince. Then he brought up you. Mase was like, you trying to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? You ain't say shit to Whack 100 when he was at you, you know what I'm saying? And then Cam was like, Cam kind of corrected him a little bit and was like, well, he did respond to Whack, but he was like, Cam was like, the shit Whack said to him, I ain't even finna repeat that shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Whack violated that nigga, and ain't no really coming back for that type shit. Like, basically, like, he could never be cool after that type the way you violated that nigga and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know why he went. He must have forgot who them two niggas is. That nigga Mase is the asshole of assholes. He's going to make you, nigga. And Cam don't get.
Yeah, nah, Cam don't. They gave the nigga like a good 10 minutes. They gave him a little like, you know, like a little warning shot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to see what Jay Prince gonna come back and say. If Jay Prince respond to this shit and keep this shit going, them niggas gonna flame his ass, bro.
Yeah, all I know is this. He's showing the signs. See, he used to get away with this shit back in the day. Because people would get on the phone and say, amen, amen, amen. No. This ain't Mase them of the early 90s. This ain't them. Niggas ain't getting on the phone saying shit. Them niggas did their little sports shit. They wasn't disrespectful. It was what it was. And you tried to get on there and say, and I handle all this outside business too. Like them niggas was supposed to tuck their tail.
Yeah, nah, they ain't going for that. Mase said that shit too. Mase was like, I used to have some type of respect for you, but now I don't have no type of respect for you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you 60 years old trying to push this, trying to pull this little street.
All right, we don't even gotta hear. I could play what Mason actually have to say. Period. We ain't gotta hear them niggas no more, man.
Hey, let me speak on that shit real quick. Do y'all remember? I'm not as young as niggas think I am, but they had this old anime called Dragon Ball Z, and they had this nigga named Trunks who was young Trunks, and they had the nigga named Boo, and then the Trunks was talking to the nigga Boo, talking about, nigga, I am not your lil nigga. We is not lil niggas. We cannot be beat like that, nigga. You ain't about to come over here running shit. Even though they was lil niggas, they wasn't really lil niggas. You get what I'm saying? So two things can be true at the same time. Like you, Jay Prince, yes, I agree that what they said, that you can't run everybody like you think that everybody should be.
Right, let me interrupt. With a nigga like Jay Prince, as old as he is and as much money he got, that little money that Cam and them got, they little niggas compared to him. Now,
that's what I'm saying.
They not little niggas. But compared to Jay Prince, he up there with the big dogs. He 100 millionaire, my nigga. That nigga own 3 islands.
And that's what I was basically saying about the anime shit. Like, you got a nigga that destroyed worlds, and y'all talking to this nigga like he ain't shit.
That's why I agree with
we
Yuck.
Ain't your little niggas. We ain't this, that. Nigga, don't you know I can destroy everything around you?
That's why I agree with Yuck.
Oh, go ahead.
That's why I agree with you, Yuck, because I feel like, it's like, like you said, he shouldn't even respond. They're nothing. So it's like him responding just is like giving the small fish attention. It's like, why even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of like where I feel too, is like as bosses, the best thing we can do is let that bullshit brush off you. You know what I'm saying? Brush that shit off. Like, it's like rain off an umbrella. If it ain't touching you, it ain't in your physical realm, it ain't affecting you. Why let it? Why do it? Why worry about it? Same shit like you were saying with the social media. If I was in my, Jay Prince probably about my dad's age. Why even have social media? You know what I mean? It's like he's probably not even really handling it most of the time. Somebody else might be doing it. So it's like that's just extra attention and like stuff that you don't even really need to have on your consciousness and bullshit that you don't have to deal with, that you can let the fucking little people deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, CJ, what you got to say about that?
Hey, what's up with it, Yuck? Back in once again. Thanks for having me here. Hey. So, I don't want to retread the same old points y'all been making. I agree with like 95% of what's been said up here. Jay Prince got no business putting himself out there for Shakur like that. Like, as you know, first time I tapped in was on some boxing shit. I'm a big fight fan, so let's take it back to the beginning. Let's take it back to Shakur. I think old boy about 26, so he definitely that younger generation, that Gen Z, and just too sensitive, man. Every time somebody got something critical to say about his fight game, he want to get on Twitter for hours and hours, days, and clap back, and that's just a waste of time and effort, man. Fuck with who fuck with you. If you want to be Pernell Whitaker, if that's your style, everybody can't be Mike Tyson. So just, you know what I mean? Take it on the chin. You undefeated, you successful. You dig? And you don't got to call on the big homies if you just stand on your own too and be like, all right, well that's what they think. They some casual fans. Fuck Cam and Mase. I don't understand Wax saying that it's a sport. It ain't no sports podcast. They from hip hop. You dig? I mean, they got an interest in sports and speak on it every once in a while, but that ain't Stephen A. Smith. You dig? So you don't got to really give that too much traction. My opinion, he fucked up the whole game by jumping out with that shit. In reacting like he did. That being said, like you started off with it, Yuck. I'm surprised Jay Prince even felt the need to respond like that. He a big boss, man. And I done heard, man, maybe over the past 4 years, him getting a lot of disrespect, and that never would have happened back in the 90s. I don't get that, man. That's niggas is out of pocket with that. Like just because you don't hear about him directly doing something, don't mean he can't do something. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. And shit, I just want to put in my 2 cents real quick. I ain't gonna take the show over. Y'all keep rolling with the content, and I'll chime in. You dig? When necessary.
Hell yeah, good shit.
Now, let me ask you a question, CJ, real quick. This to go off, just a baby back off of what you just said. I agree with what you were saying, but at the same time, if you in a position like Jay Prince, and you sitting on the throne, and you have usurpers who sitting up here, disrespecting your artists, your principles, fucking up your money, essentially. Like, don't you as the king have a right to address it?
You can, but it's
Yeah, but
not wise.
even though it may be best if you don't. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that sometimes the king moves off of his throne in ways that you may not understand.
No. It's not a wise move to address it directly. If you
But
want
I'm
to,
saying, but you're not in that position to say what's wise for somebody who's somebody of that caliber of person who can say what's wise for him.
the laws of power is timeless, man. I don't got to be a boss myself to know what's the smartest thing to do. I'm a boss in my own right. Got nowhere near that
So
level, not even
somebody
on
attacks
Yuck
your
level.
child. So somebody attacks your child. You as a
All right,
father.
hold on, man. You going off?
That's different.
Hold on, man. You going like the nigga that make the movie script. We ain't going on no. Yeah, let's get
I'm
some
just
people in
giving.
here.
I'm just
Hold on. Let's get Barbershop Trill in here. Barbershop Trill, what's happening with you,
my nigga?
man? Where you tapping in from, fam?
Okay, yeah. Tennessee by way of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. What up
Man,
with it, everybody?
Yeah,
talking
Glow.
Cracking.
You down south, man. How you feel about it?
Facts though. So what I think that and I call it coming out the comment section. So these people, they were celebrities, Cam and Mase. I ain't knocking it with what all they done. But for them to come into this podcasting game, like y'all, I believe it's more about stirring up controversy. So they more or less coming out of the comment section because they've been watching. They haven't been a part of the of the show, of this YouTube thing, and they just now becoming a part of it. So stirring up the controversy, that's one of the things that they gonna do. And another thing, I feel like attacking the hero, whoever the hero right now, whoever who got morals, whoever standing up for something, whoever whether it's Boosie or not just trying to single him out, or whoever it is, if you're standing up for some certain thing, then everybody is gonna attack you, because right now we really moralists. So all the moralist people like you, I heard you say one time about the revenge of the nerds. I totally agree with that. So it's like the nerds is getting their revenge. They've been sitting back for the longest. They mad. You took the girl, you got the car, or whatever. You may just have a nice, you may be broke, completely broke with a real fire swag, and they still will hate on you. So what that is they just ready to attack the hero. And I remember I think it's 03 Greedo, and when he was coming out against Tupac. And that's the way he came on. So it's like that's what people going for right now. Charleston White, he like the king of controversy. So he just gonna hop in the mix of anything that's popping. He gonna automatically come with a negative or contrary argument to whatever it is that's going on. And that's what I think. I think that they might not even feel that way, and they may have just been a comment that they was making. Some people may say it's spoken out of turn because it's on boxing and they in music, but now that, like I say, they into this podcasting game, everything fair game, even with them. So people can attack them too, because now they can be up for debate.
Well, let's hear what they have to say, man. Fuck it, let's get straight to them, because let's hear what they got to say, because these niggas. I'm just gonna at the Cam part. I just get way to the end because Mase go crazy. I'm getting to the Cam part. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. It is what it is. Let's go.
Just still bitch ass niggas. Ain't nothing changed. This is what he said Saturday night. This is a week after the fight. So the niggas who run my social media page, or our social media page, they got the same humor that we got.
Yeah.
They start putting up pictures of him when he's crying Olympics, whatever. The next day is when Jay Prince just say what she wrote. Hey, yo, my man, listen, James, let me explain something to you, bro. Mase said it exactly. You 60, nigga. You 60. What are you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up, why the fuck you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to car. Young Boy NBA told y'all niggas eat a dick. This is what he said. This is what Young Boy NBA said. Wack 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespect. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Wack 100 said. Mad disrespect. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some shit, and I ain't hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, nigga. This is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell niggas get the strap, and then niggas.
Cam, rap a lot was like 85, 86. It said 82. This nigga's wild. It's just not 1982, fam. This nigga Cam was crazy, man. Fair use. You know I do a little pause in that motherfucker. Let's go, man. This nigga rant is crazy, epic. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Be quiet. Nobody know that part because I should just be going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James. You bugging, my nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about, all that other slang then. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what bet it. Bet it. You wanna bet it? Bet? I don't know what to bet it.
Oh man, top of the top, man. This is all 9 a.m. in beautiful New York.
Okay. Shit. I don't know how he got on there.
Who gonna go first?
Oh, let me get the last nigga in there. Copper Draco. Copper Draco, what's up? Thanks for waiting patiently. Where you tapping in from, champ?
Shit. Oh, I thought I was turning the mic on. Could you hear me?
Yep. Where you tapping in from?
Yeah, I'm from Long Beach. You know.
Hey, that's a Creole California nigga right there, boy.
Oh damn! My roots is in New Orleans. That's
That's
funny you
sugar
said
I
free
that.
already
son
know
right
it.
there.
I already know
That's
it.
sugar free
I already
son.
know it. We might be
Sugar free
cousins on
son.
it. We
Nigga
might be
said
Hey, that
cousins
nigga
on
said that Nino Brown, that bullshit New Jack City was really placed up on this place we call Crack City, Oakland, Cali, we Yak City.
man,
Hey,
shit, let them know, boy.
I bought that double disc. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
I
my
got
nigga.
that
Sitting
shit too. I was about to go grab the album cover.
outside of Louisiana, they got more Creoles in LA than any other place in the world.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. That's big facts. I want
So
the
I want to ask y'all, do you think that niggas could go to Houston and say the same shit they saying?
Nah,
Charleston
no,
White,
no,
Real life,
no.
they wouldn't
I live
dare.
I live down here right now. Nigga died first day.
Charleston White can cancel plenty shows in Houston. Talking about the lady got nigga. You got scared, not the lady.
Right,
You got
right. I was about to say
the old lady was scared. No, nigga,
I
you
went
was
to a
scared.
show
Nigga,
where I wanted to talk to
the old
Charleston
lady was
about some
scared.
shit that he said. I went to a show in Houston where I wanted to talk to him about some shit he said before he even booked I think the show was at 9:00 at night. This nigga canceled at 6 because he thought that niggas was gonna show up and do him dirty.
yeah, of
Where's
course.
Charleston White based out of? Where are he from?
He
Fort
from
Worth.
Carolina.
Oh,
No, he from Dallas.
Worth.
He from Dallas.
No, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Right, Dallas, Fort Worth area.
Wow, you won't even go to Houston. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, I think with Jay Prince, being that the internet is so accessible, and if you want to get something off your chest real quick, I think he probably just had a moment where he jumped outside himself real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't really get down like that.
Right.
He don't. That's
Mhm.
why I think that was somebody else typing that shit.
Or
Yeah,
maybe, maybe he was high as a motherfucker. Maybe that weed was good as a motherfucker. And that nigga grabbed the phone and said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna say some shit."
that's what I'm
You
saying. Just
never
a quick
know.
moment.
You never know.
I just
You know what I'm
think
saying?
everybody, like Bruh said, everybody leaning on the shit, you know what I mean? And everybody got the fuck them, no, fuck them. You know what, fuck them, there ain't no boss. Bro,
Right.
let me show you how much a boss these niggas is, man. And academics had to find out the hard way. Now let's see what academics got to say about
Don't he
how
always
niggas.
find out the hard way?
Oh yeah, he finds out the hard way always.
Oh yeah, they bossy. I'm looking at the video you played of his son, man. That nigga was dumb icy. Like, god damn.
Oh
He ain't
yeah,
had to
for real.
floss the crib like that.
It's another one about the son. This nigga breaks down all this shit like this nigga crazy, man. Let's hear what academics find out. Let's go, y'all.
Anything to do with Jay Prince, I think most contemporary people in hip hop is like, what the why does nigga keep doing courtesy calls and talking slow? Why does his son think whatever? Well, hear this. So I hear basically nobody fucks with the Prince family in Houston. Nobody. Including the cops. The cops know what it is.
What?
Jay Prince Jr. allegedly one day is driving home drunk. Hey, I'm the king of this bitch. Why not? While driving home drunk, a rookie cop, it's important to say rookie cop, because if it was any other seasoned cop, they would have known that's the Prince family and shit goes different. It's important. A rookie cop pulls him over and asks him to get out. Somebody said, "Act you a fool if you believe that."
This nigga talking too slow. Let me fast.
Right, you talking out your ass. You think that
nah,
you talking out your ass, you
slow.
lying, bro. You think that no fucking police in New Orleans, in Houston, don't know who the fucking Prince family is? You really think that? And number two,
He
them
said the
niggas do
rookie
not
cop.
drive. You think that he would drive drunk? They don't drive, period.
Hold on. Let's finish the story. Let's go fair use.
I'm gonna show you all the proof you need. So you're gonna tell me if this is cap.
Hey, Yuck, you slowed it down. You slowed it down. You need to speed it up.
You're gonna say it's cap until I show you the proof. Hear the story.
Yeah,
A rookie
like a
cop
1
tells him,
point. There you
hop
go.
out the car. He's already like, what do you mean hop out the car? I'm Jay Prince Jr. Hop out the car. Reluctantly, he hops out the car. Supposedly, they either find that he's intoxicated or whatever. They also asked to
one
search
more
him.
time. This nigga talking.
This is where it gets
slow,
interesting.
Turbo. Get to
Jay
it.
Prince Jr. says to the cop,
Get to
nigga,
it.
don't touch me. You can't search me.
Yeah, get to it, nigga.
Now, this is going to sound foreign to y'all because the peons like you and me can't tell the police they can't search you. But he told the cop that. You can't
Yes, you can. Yes,
Go
you
ahead,
can.
call your boss or whatever. I'm going to be out of here. Not going to jail, blah, blah. But you're not searching me. The cop is also so confused because apparent this is how much they have the cops underneath their thumb. The motherfucking cops. And remember, it's a rookie cops. It's his stop. He makes a decision to say, bro, you're drunk, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to arrest you. This is after Jay Prince Jr. allegedly tells him, yo, call him, and him. Yo, you don't want to do this. Anyway, to showcase some power. Goddamn, Pluto. Shut the fuck up, Pluto. Talking about by the way. To showcase some power without resisting, and I guess the cop starts to realize this guy is somebody. He tells the cop tries to search him.
Hold on, fair use, man. This nigga taking long to get to the motherfucking
This nigga
store.
gotta be stopped, bro. All that
He's taking long,
shit, that's everything that I've heard has been a lie.
Hey, he's talking a lot of shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. They gotta stop every ooh-ah, boy. They gonna strike a nigga. So
Right.
Get
This
off me.
nigga gotta
Don't touch
be
me, nigga.
stopped. Somebody
If you go to jail, let's go to jail. But you ain't touching me. Period. I don't do searches. These are the type of niggas who they walk into the club. Everybody walk through the metal detectors. He walked straight around. These are the type of niggas. I'm trying to exhibit the power of how niggas like this move and why they talk like this. Don't you think like why these niggas be talking slow and act like they run the whole world? This is why you have to listen. So apparently, Jay Prince Jr., not even the father, the junior, basically tells the cop, yo, do what you got to do, but you're not fucking searching me. And some way, somehow, the police officer says, all right, well, since I got you on the drunk driving thing, I got to bring you down to jail. You can get out right after. Okay, I won't search you. Just hop in the car, please. The cop is allegedly bargaining with this guy. Why? That's the power.
That's not
unbeknownst
bargaining.
to everybody.
Right.
The
That's
whole
your
time,
right.
Jay Prince Jr. allegedly has a loaded gun on his waistband.
Niggas be stupid.
The cops are shook. They never searched him one time. They allow him to get in the car. He complies with that. They never search him. He goes to the jail. He gets out the car. They still never search him. They let him go into the jail area. They still never search him. They find out later on, when obviously now you have processed and a bunch of other things, he had a loaded gun the whole time on his hip. That's crazy. So I'm like, yeah, like, yo, why niggas everybody care about Jay Prince? Like, yo, why is it? I get it now. If you could convince the police who are going to process you for whatever to don't put their fucking filthy hands on you and search you when you have a loaded gun in your hip, and you walk into a jail cell and you walk into wherever they hold inmates, y'all know even when the cops go down to the station, the cops got to take off their shit. The cops don't go in there with all their guns on. They take their shit off too. They let a prisoner go in there with a gun on him because they're too scared of the nigga to search him. If the police scared of him, why don't you think that that's why they talk like that to everybody else? Now you're going to be like, nah, that's cap. Maybe I'm lying.
That's cap.
Let's see why he went to jail.
This nigga doing a Vlad TV investigation.
Maybe I'm lying.
Enough of that. I ain't about to let this nigga do all that. We get it. We get it.
Let me say one thing real quick. First of all, everybody have that right. If the police pull you over, you have the consent to be searched. You have the right to say, I do not consent to search. I do not want to be searched. Am I being detained or am I arrested? If they are saying that you're arrested, you have to say. If they're saying that you're being detained, you can leave. You do not have to be searched. That's if you know your rights as a human being on this country, not earth, country called America.
Well,
You
not
do
in
not
Oakland,
have to
nigga.
consent to search.
Not in Oakland. They're gonna say they smell marijuana, even though you ain't smoked no weed. I smell
That's
marijuana.
a part of the Constitution,
Get
yup.
out the car. Now
That's one
you
of the
right now.
amendments you have as a human being, yup.
Yeah, we know that, nigga. You have to beat the case, nigga. I got a gun case like that. They said they had marijuana in the car. No marijuana, ain't smell it.
Yeah, right. Not in the Bay Area.
Found the gun, and I beat the case because they pulled me over illegally. Searched the car.
You're going to
illegally.
always win that case. You could really sue the city.
Now they kept my gun, but I didn't get the gun case, and I beat the case because they searched my car illegally. So you're absolutely right. But I'm telling you, that don't stop them from going there. They arrest your ass, and it's on you to fight
But
it.
it's still illegal. They still
Hopefully
violating your rights as a
you
human.
came and testified and everything, and still lost. So yeah, and I won with a public defender.
Right.
Yeah,
And this is just
you got to fight that on the back end.
at
Let
the
me get
lowest
this
level.
off, Moon
We're
Stars.
talking about somebody who got millions of dollars for a
Regardless,
lawyer.
your ass still getting arrested, and you're gonna have to fight off on the back end, like you said.
Right. But I'm talking about if you got the means to fight it, you can beat this. No, hands down, you're gonna beat it.
Yeah, but you still go to jail. You still got your bail for all that shit. You still got
but
court,
that's if you a real nigga, that what does that matter?
You can't tell them that out the window.
Yeah, but them cops, and then police know that. And police know that they're taking the roll of the dice, knowing that you may have priors, so they fucking do that to you. So, hey, you know what? Hey, he might have priors when we go run his fucking name. So, guess what? We're going to keep him overnight or whatever happens from there. So,
yeah,
you
all
know,
that shit.
It ain't as happy as it sounds. But
right, I get what you said. No, I get what you're saying.
That
what
smart
I'm
mouth
saying
shit
is
look at that smart mouth shit you talking gonna get somebody shot or arrested. You better comply with them and be as nice as you can, my nigga. All that, I got the rights. If you nice with the police, you don't even have to say that, because you say, here's my license, my registration. They're going to go to the back. You come in there and say, hey, you ain't got no right. Click, click, click. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
yeah, they'll break your window down. They're going to snatch out the car. You're going to get embarrassed
them respect. They're going to give you respect, my nigga. Period.
Right.
That's it.
But at the same time, if you give them, like I'm saying, like you just said, if you give them respect and then you hit them with the law, hey, can you step out of the vehicle? For what reason? I smell marijuana. I don't smell marijuana, and I don't give you consent to search my vehicle. After you say that,
they come with the dogs.
It's illegal, right? But it's illegal for them to do anything beyond
now
that.
They got backup. Now they got
but
backup.
I'm saying that you win the case regardless because you said that.
Hey, I'm not playing like that.
It's gonna get thrown out, my nigga. Right. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm giving black people some tools to put in their belt.
Don't get them shot.
I feel you. And Yuck, I'm glad you brought that up. And I'm not saying just bow down and comply every time, but you got to play this shit like chess. I actually wiggled out of a situation. I was riding dirty and they said, can we search it? I was like, yeah, go ahead. Knowing if they actually did search, I would have been fucked over. But I was so confident about this shit. They was like, oh, we ain't trying to do all that paperwork and let me go. So that shit was comedy.
But it could have turned out bad too, though.
It could have, but
you don't. I wouldn't recommend any American to say go ahead and search. I would recommend every American to say no. I do not give you the right.
I'm not saying comply every time, but man, you just got to play it situation by situation.
Wiggle room,
but you're giving good information. I'm not saying you're not providing good information, but for me, that was my personal experience. If you just you did. Hey, go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, mine was, nigga, I was late for a show in Sacramento. It was hella traffic. So I'm in the motherfucking shoulder lane, like the lane where nigga pull over where you know what I mean? I'm riding that motherfucker, slide through that. It just straight away. So I'm like, yeah, niggas going, man, boy, I see cherries behind me. Woo, they coming from hella far. I'm like, man, before this thing get up on me, I'm gonna get over. You know what I mean? That nigga got right behind me. I got over. He pulled on the side of me. I said, yeah, somebody just ran me off the road. He said, man, next time get your ass over. I said, all right, kept going.
There you go, champ.
I said, I've been trying to get back on.
You got to finesse. Sometimes you got to finesse.
I said, a diesel ran me off the road. I've been trying to get back on. I can't get back on. I said, I just was able to get on. He said, man, you said. And he gave me a warning, got going. He didn't pull me over.
Hey, did you have that one? Did you have that answer locked and loaded? You had that answer locked and loaded, or you came off the top of the head with that?
That's off the cuff. That's like gaming.
Right there, nigga.
Hey, all my brothers on this podcast. Let me tell y'all something. Look, they got down south. We got this thing called the purple paint law. I don't know if y'all know about it, but before they had the stand your ground law in Florida and shit, they had the purple paint law all over the South. Meaning that if somebody comes onto your property, you don't have to have a fence around your house to let people know that this is your property. All you got to do is paint the trees around your shit a certain color to let them know that this is where you at. And if you get caught on my shit, I can kill you legally. Do you know that there's 32 states with the purple paint law in the United States? If y'all don't know the rights, if y'all don't know y'all motherfucking rules and this, that, and other, these white folk will fuck you over, up, down, sideways, all the way to Sunday. all the way to Sunday and back to church the next week. You feel me? So what I'm trying to say is that if you got property in America and you painting your trees around your house as a black man, you can legally kill white folks for coming onto your property because that's the law. You hear me?
That's wild.
It's not wild.
I
never heard of that one. But quick question.
My uncle died because of the purple paint law in the 50s. He was leaving his school.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Hey, you long-winded. Hey, bro, you long-winded. I'm gonna take you down, my nigga. You keep talking too much, my nigga. Like, you God damn, this nigga don't want nobody to talk, my nigga. This is his show. Man, shut that shit
You
up.
on that purple? You on that purple law? Hey, but I was saying, being that Jay did mention them publicly, do you feel like Cam and Mase should have said nothing, or they just shouldn't have said what they said?
I mean, shit. They said what they said. Every action calls a reaction. You know what I mean? Period. So they come on, niggas is grown, my nigga. What niggas supposed to just like? Hey, Prince, I can't respond. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
That's I want y'all to check out something because this shit is happening under our nose while we thinking about this shit. I want to show y'all something. Let's see how this bitch get grilled for her fucking head of the Secret Service. Let's see them grill her ass about, you know, how the Secret Service fucked up on the Trump shit. This is wild. They grill her. This went for 4 hours. This is the one little ooh-wop of it, man. They was going hard on the bitch. She still don't want to give up her seat neither. She don't want to retire. None of that shit. They like, damn. They on her ass though. She fucked up. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Pretty close to the halfway point during this. You answered more questions with an ABC reporter than you have with members of Congress. We have a lot more questions. The American people are demanding that we get answers to those questions, and that's what the purpose of this hearing is today. So I'm sure a lot of the questions that have already been asked are going to be asked again, and hopefully we can get some answers to those questions. I strongly implore you to answer those questions. You're here with a subpoena, and we expect you to answer the questions. Chair now recognizes Ms. Mase from South Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Cheadle, the American people are watching, and they're wondering if there are any questions you can answer honestly today. So, Director Cheadle, I have a series of questions, very specific questions. I want very specific answers. Most of my questions are going to demand a yes or no answer. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, my first question. Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question, yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible.
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal failure, yes or no?
Yes.
Was this tragedy preventable, yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent, yes or no?
I have always been
yes or no. You didn't want to answer the question. We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier, Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political, yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post, all done at 5:24 a.m., 6:12 a.m., 6:34 a.m., a solid 3 to 4 hours before this committee got your statement.
Without objection to ordered.
Okay. Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay. You say you're fully cooperating with this committee. On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit today. You're just being completely dishonest. Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, I want to.
Come on.
We have to maintain decorum in this committee, no matter how upset we get.
She said, "You're full of shit today." Like, she going crazy. Like, hey, she cooking her ass, man. Fair use, man. Forbes, god damn, fair use. It's going crazy.
Most to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th. Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
that. Is a no. You are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging and talking around it in generalities. And we had to subpoena you to be here, and you won't even answer the questions. We've asked you repeatedly to answer our questions. This isn't hard. These are not hard questions. Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret Service? Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you.
Have you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay. And you have said you don't know, you have no idea. The answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So was this attempted assassination of Donald Trump a failure of training or execution or both?
I think that those are answers that we need to
training, execution, or both. Which one?
I think those are answers.
All right. How many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
At this time, none.
Wow.
How many Secret Service personnel have been required to take a refresher course on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump?
Our personnel are currently operational. We are examining the facts of this investigation, and we will make the changes necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
I am still verifying timelines.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying
57
timelines.
minutes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I
cooking her. Oh my.
Chair recognizes Ms. Lee from Pennsylvania.
Hold on, let me
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to thank the chair of the ranking.
pause this so we get some content going, man. I'm gonna take this from the screen right quick. Let's get the people up in there. Y'all can unmute yourself, man. How y'all feel about this Trump assassination?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be brief with it, but I got a strong opinion. That lady in the pink was going too damn hard. Is the mere politicians and all that shit back in the day, like old girl said, have some decorum about this shit. She out there cussing the lady out. I mean, I appreciated the questions; they was valid questions, but that's bullshit. You're full of shit. That shit was
a couple of the motherfuckers in there cussing. If I watched the whole 4 hour shit, they was grilling us, cussing all type of shit.
Man, they get real loose with it.
Trump just did a speech and cussed. Like, yeah, they cussing right now, literally.
that wasn't happening back when it was the first George Bush and Ross Perot when I was a little nigga. That shit is wild, champ. But no, it was good questions, and she didn't want to answer them directly, so I'm glad she was holding her feet to the fire. But you ain't got to cuss some motherfucker out on the Senate floor or whatever the fuck it was. So, hey, y'all got it. That's all I got to say about it.
Well, that was probably low-key one of Trump people. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Because you know how the whole country is split right now. But the reason she couldn't answer those questions is because they know they messed up on purpose. Now, I don't want to get into no theories.
Allegedly.
You know, right. Allegedly. So I don't want to get into no theories, but they understand it was an accident. And people their jobs gonna have to, some people gonna have to pay, whether anybody admit to it or not that they was wrong. Somebody gonna have to pay.
Heads got to roll with something like that, definitely.
I think it's certified as position back in the White House, low key.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I felt like he was going back in there anyway, but that right there just kind of, you know, put him back in position.
Yeah, them white boys down south, like he a hero, he a survivor. So you definitely right about that. It's all but locked up.
Moon, what you gotta say now? You done tap back in, nigga.
Can I get real though?
Talk your shit.
Hey, I hear what y'all saying. I hear like I was the main one last week talking about that shit was fake. Talking about the shit with Trump was fake, right? But then today on my motherfucking timeline, all I have to do is downplay Kamala because every black woman on my goddamn timeline is saying that they voting for Kamala Harris now, and they only voting for them because that she's black, that she that she represents what they represent, and this, that, and that. So it's a propaganda play. It's all propaganda plays. And I see it for what it is.
It ain't enough black women in America to outnumber these white people.
I understand what you're saying, but they got black women that's
ain't enough black people.
Look,
it ain't enough black people.
Let me tell you something.
It's
really not about the vote.
It's not
really
enough
not
black
about.
people. Let me finish.
Hold on, let me say this. I get what you're saying, but
let me say one more thing. It's not enough black people in America to outnumber these white people. Go ahead.
You're right. I get what you're saying, but it's not about.
Ain't gonna work.
Can I? All right. So what I'm trying to tell you and get you to understand is, I will vote these 5 black dudes on this panel right now. If we voted for goddamn Trump right now, guess what? It don't matter. If we voted for Biden, it don't matter. None of it matters. You know what matters more than our vote? The Electoral College. The people who choose these people to run in the first place. Who even chose these people? Who even picked out of the litter to boast these people in top? There's a whole agenda that's going on. Hold on, let me finish. Can I land?
You said who chose them.
No,
I said their parties chose. You said who chose these people. I said their parties chose them. Nigga, they get voted in. The Democratic Party got their elective, and the Republican Party got their elective.
So you mean that all black people, all the hood people, and is that all the Democrats chose Kamala Harris to go?
She was the vice president.
So that means that she go.
She was next up.
I'm watching Game of Thrones right now. Why the fuck would we put Allison Hightower back on the fucking throne?
You asking hypotheticals, my nigga. Let's
no, it's not. It's really not.
You are.
If we as a country, hold on.
We all don't know that.
We as a country,
no, we're not elected government officials. We don't know the inner working of this shit.
I do. We as a country.
You don't. All right, go ahead.
I'm a United States Marine veteran. I've served in 2 wars. Let me speak from my experience. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
In the Republican Democrat Party,
you know what?
I'm asking you, was you in the Democrat Party or was you the governor?
I don't believe in none of it. I believe that more black people make more noise. Hold on, listen. You asked me a question. Let me answer.
You know what they doing? Like, stop, bro.
Stop. You gave me a question. Let me answer it.
Pac, it's like Pac said, nigga.
Bro, can I answer the question that you just said?
Pac said,
can I please say it, please?
Pac said, it's always some nigga that come up and when you're in jail and say he know all this shit about the government. He said, nigga, who told you? A nigga locked in jail. You got all the information. Nobody else got the information, nigga. For real though.
Talked about that last week.
How you got all the information?
How you started playing these videos of these other military dudes telling you the same thing that I was telling you before you even played the video. I was telling you that, but then when we played it, you was like,
you said it's fake, nigga.
But you know what? It don't matter. It really don't matter.
Why is this woman getting
grilled? It don't matter how you get the information. Take the information. What I'm saying is that hold on. Let me answer the question that you asked me. If more black people did not vote at all, if nobody fucking voted at all, that will make more of a difference than voting for anybody.
Wasn't that my point last week? I know it was, so you ain't got to say shit.
Yeah, but I'm not disagreeing with you, my nigga.
No. I'm just saying. I ain't up here to fight.
Right, but I'm saying, that goes along with us listening. That goes along with us putting and contributing to what we saying right now. I don't like to be diminished because I don't like to be diminished because what I contribute is not bullshit. I don't like to be blocked in the chat. I've been coming up here. I've been blocked in the chat and I've been disrespected.
How do you know that the Trump shooting is fake? You're the ex-Marine nigga, and you saying that you a Marine nigga, you know that's fake. Tell me
It's
how.
fake, yes.
How?
Why I know?
How?
Why I know? You asking me
Yeah.
really why I know?
How
Because
and why?
I done did convoy security. I done did fucking high what's it called? I forgot I've been out the Marine Corps for so long, but when they have a high person of value, there's certain security that's taking place. There's people that's on rooftop, and the first thing you do is high to low. You get the highest vantage points. You put snipers on the highest rooftops so you can see everything. That was a 20-foot shed.
Bro, you're not saying how the shit was fake. You're
I'm
saying that
telling
it's
you
set
right.
up.
If you listen to what I'm
You're
saying,
acting like it's a controversy, like it's set up, like somebody
did he
set
not?
it up.
Did the dude not get shot and
That
killed?
he got fucking shot. Another nigga got killed.
Did
And the
people not hold on?
motherfucker
Did people not tell people the police that he was up there with a gun?
Yes.
Before the shots went off.
Yes.
There's a video of a lady ducking down, right?
Yes.
Before the shots fired, right? Who bring out her phone?
She probably seen the nigga on the roof, nigga.
And she was supporting a Trump supporter.
So the person that died was
because the
fake
people
too.
in the back of Trump is Trump supporters.
The person that died was fake.
And that nigga was trying to shield his wife and kid, man.
People are sacrificed every day, B.
Got it. All right, let me continue with this shit, bro. You fucking my high up. Let me continue with this.
So you trust the government? You think that wouldn't happen?
Man, I know that happened.
To you? That's impossible.
I know that happened. I know that happened. That's why they're grilling the fucking
crack
Secret
cocaine
Service.
been in our hood for
30
fucking
years.
years.
Happened, nigga. That's why they grilling the Secret Service, nigga. Let's go. Fair use.
Who the fuck brought it here?
Wow, the violence we're seeing in this country become the norm or a commonplace. But that seems to be where we're heading. On this occasion, it was, very shockingly, a former president and current political candidate at a rally that we all assume is one of the most secure places we can be. But the violence we saw last Saturday is the same culture of violence that makes too many of our kids and our community members feel unsafe to play outside or to go to class or to simply live their lives each day. But again, this was a political rally, and it is supposed to be one of the most secure places. So we do have very specific questions about that. Director Cheeto, I'd like to start by following up on some of my colleagues' questions. My colleagues, Mr. Krishnamurthy and Mr. Frost, highlighted a number of points that showed the shooter presenting an active threat. So I'd like to ask you, Director Cheeto, to clarify what the protocol is for postponing or canceling an event based on a threat, and how the events on July 13th didn't meet those standards.
So again, I think we're talking about the distinction between suspicious behavior and a threat. And at the time that this individual was identified, they were displaying suspicious behavior. I'm still waiting for interviews from the FBI to determine what it was that identified that individual as suspicious and what those behaviors were.
To that question, is suspicious behavior vary between different events? For instance, if we have an event with a president, would there not be a heightened standard for suspicious behavior?
I think that there are a number of ways that someone could be identified as suspicious, and it doesn't matter whether it's at a rally or an indoor event or protectee is. I think it's up to law enforcement or citizens to identify someone as suspicious.
Okay, thank you. According to the Associated Press, at least 6 different agencies, including 2 sheriff's office, local police, state police, as well as fire and emergency rescue officials, were involved in securing the rally in Butler. When there are so many teams that are collaborating, who takes the lead and how is that determined?
The Secret Service is responsible for the security of the site and the coordination.
And that was the case on July 13th?
Correct.
Okay. Changing gears, in 2024's appropriations budget, the Secret Service was given a little over $3 billion, which was about $78 million above what was requested. For 2025's budget, you've requested yet another increase. How much of these funds goes towards training and improving protection procedures?
I would have to get back to you on the training aspect of it, but about 30% of our budget is for protection and facilities and training.
Whoa. So they get $3 billion, and only 30% of that shit goes towards the training and the facility and the actual job. So the rest going to their payment. That's how much they getting paid. Like, where the rest of that money going? That's crazy. Only 30% of $3 billion. Nigga, she need to be fired. Period. And nigga, you's talking this shit that this perimeter shit, right? Billy, you talking about all this perimeter shit. They're saying that the Secret Service dropped the fucking ball. That's why it happened.
Yeah.
You're over here saying that it was a fake job, like it was fake. Are you saying it's an inside job, or are you saying it was fake? Which one?
I said that there's nothing in America that they don't know, but that goes on that they don't know about. If there was a weak brick in the fucking wall, it was put there for a reason.
Okay, cool. Got it. Let's go. Fair use. Continue with the content. Let's see her get grilled.
But clearly the problem can't be a lack of funding. So what exactly do you see as the core problem that led to this failure, that led to your agency being outgunned by a 20-year-old using his father's gun and acting on his own without a particularly sophisticated plan or technology?
Wow.
I think that we are waiting to determine exactly what those failures or failure was so that we can make sure that the Secret Service is stronger after this.
So we've heard a lot today that you can't answer because it's an ongoing investigation, that you're still figuring out the details, and that you won't answer basic questions. You've said 60 days for the investigation, but I simply don't think that's acceptable. Do you really plan to keep avoiding questions and the American people's questions, ours and the American people's questions, for the next 60 days?
I'm not avoiding questions.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
make sure that I am
please.
providing factual and accurate information.
Certainly, but is there no in between, right? Between what is obviously a fact and...
Hold on, fair use. Go ahead, bro.
With that same information that you just said, that's unacceptable. I don't know if any of y'all remember back when Harvey Lee Oswald was on trial, that the explanation for him being there and in that spot, the Secret Service had the same type of response. When it came to Abraham Lincoln being assassinated, it came to the same thing. Like, there had to be a lapse. Like, somebody had to not like him and then get out the way and let them move in at the closest spot. And what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that I know it sounds far-fetched, but is that not possible?
Bro, we see it happen. It's definitely a loop.
Right.
I don't know.
But,
It's
so
definitely a loop. Yeah, definitely a loop. Yeah.
Right. It is a little bit strange. So what I'm trying to say is that if that's possible, isn't the plot of it all possible?
My nigga, stop it. I'm not doing all that. I think that I think it's definitely an inside job, and I think that, Secret Service will probably be involved with it.
All right.
Allegedly.
So then we got Biden dropping out, and it's not a coincidence that Kamala Harris is going to go after the minority vote.
Okay, still, what that got to do with the shooting?
But what I'm saying, because they have to counteract, because that pose with him with the American flag and the fist, that was so polarizing that they almost lost the election just at that moment. What I'm trying to say is that the Democrats on the other side is going to have to pull people to this side to get their agenda across. And when I say to this side, I mean the LGBTQ, I mean the women's movement, I mean all the things that we sit up here and we criticize America about lately and being that Kamala Harris represents, because she came to power in the 90s with 3-strike law in California. She also helped the CIA bring in crack cocaine into the fucking, allegedly. Come on now.
All right, my nigga, you went all over the place, man. Let's get back to the shooting. Fair use.
Nah, it's just one place.
What you can surmise from the details that you already have?
I assure you, when I have a full and complete report of what took place on that day, I will certainly come back and make that available.
Certainly. Studies indicate that the United States is experiencing increasing levels of political violence and tension. Does the Secret Service see increasing political violence as a threat to its work? And if so, how is the Secret Service adapting its strategies and protocols to account for increasing political violence?
We are constantly evaluating the threats that we receive and monitoring that, and we make adjustments on a daily basis to our protectees based on what those threats are and what actions we need to take.
Yes or no? Do you believe that stricter controls on the availability of assault weapons would make it easier for the Secret Service to fulfill its missions of protecting public officials?
I think the Secret Service is tasked with providing a safe environment, which is why we put into place a number of mitigation factors.
Certainly, but do assault weapons make it easier or harder for you to do your job?
I think that any weapon makes it difficult for us to do our job.
Okay, I yield back.
Chair Dale recognizes Mr. Donalds from Florida.
Yeah, this getting serious, brother. I don't know about they grilling her, and everybody feel the same way. She fucked up. She fucked up big time.
The sister was way more professional than the white girl to go against that narrative. That's funny. I find that comedy. She was sticking to the script, you know what I mean? Sticking to the questions, sticking to the facts. But
that's bullshit. You're on bullshit again. I'll fuck with her, man. Because they're mad. Like, she over here like playing this shit like you, the damn near ex-president almost got killed on your watch, and you over here with no answers, acting like a Dumbo. People got mad at her. Like, you really used to see the dude that had the motherfucking shit. Oh man, I gotta play him. He went and he's like, man, he went bad on her ass, my nigga. He went crazy.
That. She was definitely trying to deflect. Oh, that's gonna take another 2 months of investigation and all this shit. When it was some questions she could answer off top. So I definitely feel that.
So look, the same thing happened with it. So hold on.
Whoever sent it didn't really prepare her. They didn't prepare her for whoever sent it.
She wasn't debriefed properly. I feel it.
Right. You know that they got records of the raid that they did on Huey P. Newton house. You know that they got records on the raids that they did on the Black Panthers and stuff like that. And what I'm trying to say is that most of this shit is planned and organized, my nigga. Do not be fooled. Please do not be fooled.
I don't think anyone up here saying blindly trust the government, but we was looking for some evidence that it was definitely a hoax. Like Yuck said, probably an inside job, but ain't no nigga gonna pop me in the ear. That's too close to the brain, you dig? So
first of all, his ear is fine.
The Kennedy shit was an inside job. We already know that once the president is too vulgar and going against the people, yeah, they gonna shoot they shot, allegedly. You know what I mean? Period. They gonna shoot they shot. This is another fucking example. Period. They got a motherfucker that can't even talk, can't even walk. They know they lost. This nigga talking about put a motherfucking a bullseye on him, and then next thing you know, a bullseye on this nigga head. Lucky he turned, this nigga be dead, bro. And nigga said, nigga talking about his fake, my nigga. One turn, nigga, his brain is blown out, my nigga. And nigga that's how, hold on. We was talking about how the whole temperature right, like niggas don't have no emotion, no feelings. That's why niggas is roasting, going bad on niggas. That's why niggas is trolling, all that shit, disrespecting our legends, the dead, all that shit, because niggas is on some crazy shit now. So now a nigga could get shot on television, and now it's fake news. Oh, that happened. Oh, he just fell. Like, what the fuck is up with you niggas' minds right now? Do you gotta have a nigga brains in your hand to believe it? Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, niggas, y'all niggas, I don't know what the fuck is up with y'all. Y'all see an old lady get beat up on the block and don't do nothing. Like, that's what type of niggas. Y'all gonna pull your camera out. Y'all gonna pull your camera out and say motherfucking world star instead of help the old lady.
Every time I leave out the grocery store, I look for women to help to their car. But that's not what I'm trying to say.
It's a whole different world.
See the brains because look,
it's a whole different world right now. Niggas that see something and don't believe it.
It's really not, because every day in all these different countries,
so every time
leaders, hold on, literally these leaders of these countries, like Haiti, like go to Sudan. Sudan is a country that's only South Sudan only 13 motherfucking years old, because every fucking body who run for the goddamn presidency end up dead. Go to Haiti. Everybody who go and try to be the president and try to help their people end up dead. It's not a coincidence. And there's a reason why that we will
And
not.
we're all saying the same thing. We're all saying the same thing, bro.
No, we're not saying the same thing.
You're preaching to the choir. We are.
Not, because you're not getting what I'm trying to get at.
We do get what you're saying, nigga. What
All
you
right,
saying that we ain't
what
getting?
am I saying, Mr. Yuck?
You're saying that a lot of shit is set up. A lot of shit is inside jobs. They've been doing this shit with the Black Panthers, with the COINTELPRO Pro, putting cocaine in the neighborhoods, all that shit. They putting guns
So what
in
I'm trying to say is,
Chicago.
so why can't
hold on, let me finish, nigga. They're putting guns in Chicago, all in the neighborhoods. That's why niggas got high caliber rounds, big ass guns that they can't even afford Jordans, but they got these big ass choppers that cost thousands of dollars, bullets that cost hundreds of dollars, nigga. So that shit is being dropped off in the neighborhood. We know it's by design and by program, nigga. We know.
So why is it far fetched that a nigga bleeding from the ear is a fake attempt at a presidential assassination?
It ain't no fake, nigga. If it's fake, why they doing this?
I'm just asking, why is that not?
So Kennedy shit was fake then.
No, well, no, yeah.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
It was set up.
Oh, okay, then this was set up. That's what we saying, nigga.
We said the same thing.
Okay, then why they say we don't get what you saying? The fuck?
Goddamn, bro. Why we gotta be brothers like this?
You just want to have arguments for nothing, my nigga. Stop it. Let's get to the content, my nigga, please. God damn. I don't want to argue with you, nigga. I want to get to this content and have good dialogue, nigga. I'm not your girl, nigga. I don't tongue wrestle with nobody but my wife. Let's go, y'all.
I like arguing with you, nigga. Shut up.
Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
You guys are not going to want to miss this. I think this is truly the best argument made today in the Secret Service Director, Kimberly Cheadle's grilling in front of the Judiciary Committee today by Representative Pat Fallon. Watch this. This is a master class. And then come on back. I got something else for you.
Now recognizes Mr. Fallon from Texas.
How did a 20-year-old loner with a week's notice pick the absolute best location to assassinate President Trump when the entire Secret Service missed it? Director Cheadle, in your leadership, your agency got outsmarted and outmaneuvered by a 20-year-old.
Hello.
How can we have any confidence that you could stop a trained professionals from a nefarious nation state?
Those are absolutely questions that we need to have.
I know they're questions, but the fact of the matter is we can't have that confidence. Director, do you have the ability personally, and do you have the authority to beef up security of any of your protectees?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So were you also aware there was a credible threat President Trump was facing? He was facing a heightened security threat to a foreign adversary?
Stop it, please.
So given that there was an increased threat to President Trump's life, was he provided a full security complement akin to what a sitting U.S. president would receive?
He was provided a full complement of security based on the threat assessment that we had.
That's not my question.
And the venue.
My question is, if he'd been the sitting president, would he have had the same security he had on July 13th, or would have been beefed up?
There is a difference between the sitting president
So your answer is he didn't.
and continuity of government and the responsibility
So he
that we
did
have.
not. Okay, there wasn't a CAT team, the full CAT team on site. There wasn't counter surveillance teams on site. But this is the thing. You just said you had the ability to beef up the security. You knew about the threat, and you didn't. And that's as telling as it is chilling. We have satellite images from the Butler Fairgrounds. Have you visited the site?
No, I have not.
9 days and you have not visited the site. You should have been there that night. Did you talk to, that evening, did you talk to the team, the heroes that surrounded the president? Did you call them that night?
They were still operational work.
So that's an answer is no. Did you call them the next day?
President. Yes, I spoke with
You called them the very next day, not the day of, or was it 72 hours after?
I don't know the timeline, but I spoke with
Okay,
them
because you're under oath.
immediately
I
following.
think it was 72 hours after you waited 3 days. What is immediately clear is that there are a number of structures that need to be secured. Of these, Director, other than the first, immediate four, what's the most dangerous site that should have been secured? Because security 101, you got to mitigate the high ground.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what the next most dangerous site, what was the closest structure to the president, other than the four immediate ones that you had your counter sniper teams on?
There are a number of structures around that event site.
You know who the shooter knew? The shooter has visited the site 2 more times than you have, and he had a drone, and he picked the AGR building. So you said, do you remember in an ABC interview you did that you didn't have people on the roof of the AGR building because you were worried about safety because of the slope?
I recall that statement.
Okay. Does the Secret Service have written policy you can share with us about slope roofs?
No.
Okay. So why'd you act like there was one? Because is it your practice to comment on enormous events of enormous national implications when you're ignorant of the facts? That's rhetorical. So here's this thing with the slopes. You go all up to like 1812. You can go to a 112, which is about as flat as you can get without.
He's cooking her ass, my nigga. He cooking her, my nigga. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't even go to the site, my nigga. She didn't call her team until 3 days later, 72 hours. Man, that show you it was an inside job, allegedly, my nigga. If she's so naive about this shit and not even trying to handle the shit, nigga, the ex-president just got damn near got killed on your watch. And you ain't went to the site to investigate none of that shit. And the shit about the slope roofs ain't even a procedure. She fucked up, man. What you guys say about it, CJ?
Hey, man. Them people hard on the liberal side don't give a fuck about Trump. I bet she would have. She ain't gonna come out and say it, but I bet she wish she would have actually got knocked. He actually would have got knocked down. That's how I feel about it. That's why she wasn't too urgent in addressing the breaches in security and trying to tighten the shit up. If I fuck up at my job, I'm gonna definitely try to correct it ASAPolis. It ain't gonna be no 3 days later. So especially with the stakes that high, ain't nobody. Well, theoretically, somebody could get killed on my job if I don't button up. But I ain't gonna go into what I do. But no, if lives is at stake, you definitely need to be on it like that. So I think, man, this country's so politically divided, and she probably on that other side. Like, oh boy, I forget who it was. I think he already dropped off the panel, but oh boy said, that white lady in the pink who was going so hard, she probably on the Republican side and saying, oh, why you leak the information to all these outlets before you gave it to the government? So I think the head of that Secret Service is probably on the liberal side, on the Democrat side, and she didn't really give a fuck. That's where I'm at with it.
I think she got put in by the Democrats. She was chosen by Democrats. She just had her job for 2 years as a head. So that's under Biden's presidency.
Under Biden.
Yeah.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of that. That make a lot of sense, champ.
I feel like in her mind, she don't feel like she maybe feel like she did do the best she could or did the right job or whatever she thought she was doing was the right thing for her. But at the same time, for her making that mistake, the only thing that messed the whole thing up where Donald was supposedly not hit was this officer who ended up getting fired. And he was the one who ended up saying something or whatnot and alerting him.
He said Donald didn't get hit?
Well, he alerted them to the shooter, so he ended up losing his job when he done that.
Oh, shit. So they didn't salute him for alerting him? They fired him?
Yeah, they fired him.
Oh, wow. You said is a regular police officer?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. I didn't know that. Good looking for the info.
That's the one that could be the witness. Like, yeah, I alerted him. Fired, nigga. You ain't getting no subpoena, nigga.
Real shit.
Let's go, y'all. Fair use. But he grills her, my nigga. She shouldn't have fucked with him. Go. Fair use.
Being completely flat. And you're saying that there was a danger, safety concern there. But the problem is, Director, you put your counter snipers on a 312 roof, which is steeper than the 112. And by the way, the 112 is ADA compliant. You can build a ramp for a wheelchair on a 112 roof. So these are nothing but pathetic excuses, and they make no sense, and they're a bunch of cow dung. All the law enforcement I've spoken with over the last 9 days are amazed that the AGR rooftop was not secure. And you want to know why? Because it's dangerous. I have never had any long gun training in my life. I own an AR-15, and last time I shot it one time my whole life. It was 6 years ago. That is until Saturday, where we recreated the events in Savoy, Texas. We recreated what happened in Butler. I was lying prone on a sloped roof at 130 yards at 6:30 at night. And I knew that he had a scope. I didn't know what kind, red dot or magnified. So I shot 8 rounds from both. You know what the result was? 15 out of 16 kill shots. And the one I missed would have hit the president's ear. That's a 94% success rate. And that shooter was a better shot than me. It is a miracle President Trump wasn't killed. Corey Comparator's life is over because that damn shooter made it on the roof. And it wasn't the roof that was dangerous. It was a nut job on top of the roof. You know what else is dangerous? I believe your horrifying ineptitude and your lack of skilled leadership is a disgrace. Your obfuscating today is shameful, and you should be fired immediately and go back to Garden Doritos. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Has yet to visit the site.
I nigga said go back to Garden Doritos, my nigga. Oh, he cooked her, my nigga. Doritos? Like
That's
she was
wild.
a motherfucking store security guard or something. Like she worked at 7-Eleven security or something, my nigga. God damn.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I think this shit is real, my nigga. I think this shit is real deal, Holyfield. I think that it would have been another Kennedy assassination if he didn't turn his head. You know what I mean? Live on camera. There would have been a Kennedy this our era. You know what I mean? So they did Kennedy bad. You know what I mean? Like when he was trying to stand up and go against the shit, they did him bad, allegedly. You know? But they say that's conspiracy. You know what I mean? So I think the same shit could happen to Trump. With what he got going on and what he trying to change and go against the system, they don't like that dude. They want to keep going to war. You know, war, they get so much money from war because, nigga, the BlackRock, they make all the motherfucking weapons. That's American company. So it's going back into the same shit. So wars pay, you know what I mean, pay the government. You know what I mean? To keep the motherfucking government going for them. You know what I mean? Because they got to sell the weapons. They got a receipt for every motherfucking bullet, fucking missile that's dropped across this motherfucking planet. All that shit that's dropping out there, that motherfucker got a receipt from BlackRock America on all that shit. So they getting paid off all these, so that keep them paid. They want niggas to war. But Trump, nah, I'm in this shit. I'm cool with Kim Jong-un. He's a great man. I'm cool with Putin. I'm cool with this one, that one. I'm gonna end it in Ukraine. Oh, nigga, that's fucking up the money. That's fucking up the bread, my nigga. Oh, they don't want that.
Real shit. Let me ask you this, Yuck. Who we at war with right now? I know they got out of Afghanistan a little bit ago under Biden, right? Who we at war with right now, man? I can't even keep up with that shit.
We ain't at war with nobody. We supporting two wars. We supporting the you know what I mean, the small hat war, and we supporting the Ukraine war. You know?
It's just money to Ukraine though, but we actually got troops in the Middle East. Is that right?
And troops in the Ukraine too.
Oh, I thought
water, yeah, and on the water, the warships and shit. You know, so yeah, we out there.
That's crazy. I'm 40 years old, and since I turned 18, we constantly been fighting somebody. That's a long time, Jan. It didn't used to be like that.
Nah, that pays. That's why they say it got money for war, but can't feed the poor. How much money we sending to these niggas to war? We sending hella money to the small hats. We sending hella money to Ukraine. For what?
Trillions.
We ain't got shit to do with none of that. But for our own infrastructure, the homeless, the fucking the drug epidemic, you know what I mean? The motherfucking the infrastructures, the highways, the motherfucking bridges and shit. All our shit is hella ancient. Our trains and shit. Like you go to Japan, I mean, all that shit is, boy, they got a whole homeless motherfucking buildings and shit. Like nobody's on a motherfucking curb. You feel me? They take care of their citizens, my nigga. This shit look futuristic, everything futuristic, lit up. They train shit is all futuristic. We still in the fucking Stone Age.
No,
like, we should have had all that fly shit that they got in motherfucking Japan and Tokyo and shit. And we over here in the lost, nigga. They got fly ass hotels, my nigga. Unbelievable shit out there. Nigga, you think Manhattan is lit up? They got shit with motherfucking big ass shit 3D jumping out the building at you, nigga, like grabbing, like they got some wild technology out there going crazy. We over here in the Stone Age still with this little flat screen shit. They got shit jumping out the screen on your ass, 3D, and then pop back in the screen. Mania out there, my nigga. It's crazy, nigga. We over here, we Stone Age, and that's the fucking government. They putting all the money into everybody else, the warship, but us, my nigga, period. Straight up. And I'm in my rant, my nigga.
No. I seen that the 3D shit you talking about, and since you brought up the trains, give you a little, you know what I mean, without saying too much. Yeah, I work related to trains, and we were supposed to have high speed rail shit 10 years ago when I first got in the game. So and that shit never panned out. This nigga still working on BART trains. So
Can I add on to what y'all was saying real quick? Y'all know who Lockheed Martin is, right?
Yep.
We know who BlackRock is. We know who all these companies is who technically make the world go round. our world at least. And so what the government does is have an audit on the IRS has a system on what money is going where. The goddamn Pentagon has failed the past 5 years to explain where the fuck they money gone. They failed 5 audits. If you failed one audit on your business, you would be liable to be going to jail.
I feel
If
that.
you can't explain where the fuck your money going, the IRS will lock you up. The Pentagon of the United States gets 53% of our tax dollars, meaning that $1 billion a day. And they can't explain where the fuck their money going. But we sitting up here going to war. We got planes that's falling out the sky, that's falling apart because of Boeing. They're a part of it. We got people that's starving out here on the streets. We got a homeless problem. We got infrastructure problem. We got streets that's falling apart, dilapidated. But in certain parts of town,
Let me say something. I don't know if you was listening, but I just said the same shit. But keep going.
But what I'm trying to say is that it's all once we gotta stop falling for that okie doke and be like the small folk is more powerful than the big folk. And when we stop rioting in our own communities and start going to Vegas, start going to New York and burning their shit down, start going to places that really matter and getting because we always tear down businesses.
Listen. Let's get back to the topic, right? You mentioned, we both mentioned Black Rock. Guess who
talking about
training? Guess who they got pictures with? The owner of Black Rock with the shooter. The owner of Black Rock has pictures with the shooter training him with the gun. Black Rock, what I said, sell all the army weapons and shit, right?
Right. And they got a hand in the real estate.
Hold on, let me land. Let me finish my shit before you talk, bro. Then talk. Let niggas talk, my nigga. Then answer, please. So I'm saying all that to say this. If Trump is trying to shut down the wars, that means Black Rock won't make that much money. It's funny that the Black Rock nigga, it's not alleged. They got pictures. The owner of Black Rock, they all had classes with that shooter. He was in the class. He's on videos and commercials with the whole shit, walking through Black Rock with the CEO and everything. What a coinky dink that the motherfucker that's going against Black Rock war, and then the motherfucking shooter is attached to Black Rock. That's a hell of a coinky dink. I'm gonna let y'all, talk y'all shit right now, but that's a hell of a coincidence.
And I'm only gonna say this. I don't give a fuck. I appreciate the people in the chat who like Billy Schoolies, niggas, this, that, and other.
Yeah, they said mute Lil John, nigga.
Nah, but they also got niggas in there that's like Billy Wright. They also got a lot of niggas
man,
in
but
there
still,
like,
let niggas talk. Right?
I was disagreeing with you earlier. I was just saying but they own a lot of real estate in America. They own a lot of real estate in America. And that's what I was about to say just now, that I used to work for one of their real estate companies called Tradition. It's a Black Rock subsidiary called Tradition. They're all around America. But what I'm trying to say is that there's an agenda. There's an agenda to fight, to produce weapons, to destroy. Our people have found it so easy to just do the easy route and just support all the time. We just give our support. We give our money. We give our support. We give our power away easily.
Okay, you was in the Army, right? What's this Navy?
Marine Corps, not the Army.
Okay, Marine Corps. What's this Navy doomsday map they talking about?
They always talk about some shit like that every 10 years.
Okay.
Every 10 years they come out with some propaganda to make people spend money to think that the world is going in.
They said, Jacquees, you need to work on your next album. They said, Jacquees, you need to work on your next album. I'm done, my nigga. You sick committee in the building.
I love this shit.
Oh my God. They said, Jacquees, you need to On that note, man, we gonna get the fuck up out of here. We can go back and forth all day, man. It's 2 hours, man. Great content, man.
Appreciate you,
enjoy everybody that's on the stage tonight, man. Y'all have a great motherfucking night. I'm gonna smoke me one to take my ass to sleep.
There you go. Hey, good luck. Salute.
Love and respect, everybody.
For sure. Salute. Yada da. Great content tonight, man. Great motherfucking content. We went down a rabbit hole on the government shit, hella shit, man. Nice 2 hours of motherfucking power. You dig? Hit the motherfucking subscribes and likes on the way out. You know I'm giving that cash and all types of other prizes and shit, trips and shit, everything, man. When the subscriptions go up, man. So when we hit that 60,000, I'm cashing out. We hit that 70,000, I'm cashing out. With that 80,000, I'm cashing out. Hit that 90,000, I'm cashing out. That 100,000, I'm cashing out. Y'all know what the play is, man. And the subscribers, man, we're gonna put y'all names in the bowl. You know what I mean? Roll that motherfucker, do a live, pick y'all name out the bowl. Boom, then shoot that shit to you. You feel me? So let's get these subscribers up, get the channel back popping. You feel me? Smoke a Lot Radio coming this Thursday. One of the twins, probably Wednesday or Friday. You know what I mean? One of those. But we back out here. You did. Appreciate everybody that tapped in from all around the world, little boys and girls. It's your host with the most Gulato smoke. Yuck Mouth. Yeah, it is. Mouth this thing. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guy. Bye-bye now. Oh, bye. God damn. I thought I ended this.